What is up, everybody? How is it going today? My name is Syratube, coming at you guys with a surprise live stream today, so hopefully you guys do enjoy it. We're doing this stream today because we will not be streaming this weekend during our normal streaming time because, guys, I need to go enjoy my 4th of July. Been working a lot lately, and I kind of want to relax, so I'm not going to stream this weekend. And hopefully you guys can forgive me for that. Plenty of streams and videos to come in the future, so hopefully you guys are enjoying the content here recently. Our channel has just been exploding. Thank you to all of the support so far. Really do appreciate it, guys. So thank you so much. Hopefully you guys can give me the weekend off here. Economy says, hello, Sierra. Good to see you, Economy. Please don't mind my woodcutting outfit today here. And I was actually doing some XP gains today, so we'll give that a round of applause because that's quite rare for us here on the channel. So anyway, we're working with 378 mil today. Earlier today, I had this Serpentine Godsword flip for 1.2 mil, so cannot really complain about that. Let's get the timer started here today, and let's get into some flipping content. We're going to go ahead and do the Dragon Darts first today. And now, I've been looking at the Dragon Darts, and it's looking like a pretty good time to flip these bad boys. They weren't affected too much by the recent crash that we had for all of the PVM items here recently within the game. And I think a lot of people are looking for a reason that those PVM items actually ended up crashing. I don't really think there was a real reason that they did crash, to be honest. I think it was just after so much time, the item prices were so pumped up, much higher than they normally would be. A lot of that is the player base actually driving the price. Now, we've had a kind of like an explosion in the number of people playing the game, and that was actually before the virus actually hit. And then the virus hit and we had all-time numbers. So it's been a really crazy time for old school RuneScape players and investors alike. So hopefully you guys are trying to take advantage of it and making the most of the situation indoors in your real lives as well. Anyway, we're going to be doing as many flips as we can here today. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it. Leave a like if you are. And of course, if you have any questions about what to flip or how to flip in, in old school RuneScape, let me know in the comments or the live chat here, and I can be sure to answer them for you. Now, looks like the Chinchompas are going back up in price. They recently got to a low of about 1,150 GP each. I actually was able to pick up about 20,000 of them, and I'm kind of sitting on them right now. I'm trying to turn around and sell them for about 1,250. I do think they will go up higher than this in the future. I just want to sell them off and get my kind of my investments cleared up. I did before the actual PVM crash, I had a few investments going, and then the crash happened, and I put even more money into my investments, which is why we don't have that much money here today to actively flip with, but we will be making the most of it. Now, let's go ahead and do the Sharks next. Super safe flip here, guys. Sharks are, Sharks are so cheap right now. They're almost under 700 GP. That is insane. This is looking really great for an investment itself. Unfortunately, I will not be investing as I've already made my investment choices and don't have quite the capital to actually get there. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream here today, though, and it was a nice surprise for you. Now, that everything seems to be going fine here. We still have 211 mil to work with, so I'm actually going to check out the Abyssal Whip. And the reason I actually want to do that is, since all the PVM items crashed, I'm wondering how the really high volume items, high volume PVM items that is, are actually performing right now in this time. Now, I would guess the margins are higher than they usually would be. So I'm very happy to go in and flip a few of these. We're going to try to get 40 of these going here for about a 10k margin on those, which is very, very nice. I'd be very happy to get those on Abyssal Whips. Now, we still have 98 mil left. Let's go ahead and flip the Mana Rays next. I do expect the Mana Rays to be extremely cheap as well, and it turns out that actually is the case. They're not as cheap as the Sharks are right now. The Sharks, I cannot believe how cheap they are. 822 GP for a cooked shark. That is some of the lowest prices I've ever seen on them. Although, in the past, if I recall correctly, we have seen sharks at prices of like 780 GP. So, there still is a little bit of room for the sharks to fall in price before they reach new lows, but we'll have to see, and we'll keep a close eye on that item. Let's go ahead and get another item rolling. 88 mil left to work with. Let's do the crossbow, guys. I'm actually doing some higher PVM items here today. And the reason I am is because I want to make some money today, man. And this is kind of like a surprise stream. It's not the normal stream time that we have. So we'll see if this one is a little bit less popular. That way we can get some good items off here and make some extra bank. Now we still have 37 million GP left. Let's put it into the dragon arrows. I did flip the dragon arrows this morning for a 2 GP margin on the 10 to 100 mil series account, but I wasn't impressed with the margin, okay? Now, it looks like it is a bit better. It's growing back to how it was before. Let's go ahead and get 9,996 of those listed on the Grand Exchange, and we'll let that do its thing. 6 GP margin on those dragon arrows. Very, very nice. Anyway, Justin Romaine pops into the chat. He says, "What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Thank you for stopping by on this surprise stream today. Drop a like if you enjoy, and let's see who else is piling in here as well." Marcus Bertheme, I think that's how I say your last name. He says, "Just stop by to say hi, but it's late." Wow, 11 p.m. That is late, man. And I've got a couple more things to do. Hope the flips go well, my dude. Thank you, Marcus, man. I really love the words of encouragement. I really do appreciate that, guys. There's been so much support here on the channel recently, and I just want to provide you guys with the content that you enjoy. So here we are live streaming. Hopefully you can catch the VOD when it gets uploaded, Marcus. And if not, I'll see you on the next stream, man. Thank you for stopping by and dropping a comment. We have Riley Vick as well. He says, "Surprise stream." Yes, it is a surprise stream. The reason we're doing this stream today is because I won't be streaming on our normal stream time Saturdays at 12. I actually won't be streaming tomorrow or the day after, and the reason that is because I have to enjoy my 4th of July. I've been working so much at my normal job, and I really haven't taken a day off in a while, and I just need to relax a little bit, so I'm not going to be streaming this weekend. I do apologize, guys. I'll try to make it up for you as best I can, and I'm trying to make it up for you now with this surprise stream. And Stekede, I think it's Stekede, I think that's how I say your name, I'm not exactly sure. They say, "What is up?" Nothing much, man. Just got off work, just sitting back, kicking back, flipping for you guys, so hopefully you do enjoy it. Drop a like if you do. OE Daddy as well, he says, "Hey Sierra, thanks for the stream today." Of course, man. I wanted to bring you guys the content, not that you deserve, but that you need. Anyway, 12 people in here. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We're piling into the good flips here today. How have the flips been for you today, guys? Like, honestly, a lot of people in my Discord group, by the way, link in the description below if you're not in that and you want to join it. Great place to learn how to flip. But a lot of people in there today talking about how the flipping has been tough for them. Recently, flips have been very slow, although the margins have been better than average. Personally, that is my experience as well. I have been flipping a lot on the exchange these past 2 days, and the flips are quite slow, but they are lucrative if you are able to flip them. Marcus says, "Definitely will. I watch all your vids when I'm AFKing Nightmare Zone or flipping." Wow, Marcus, you are a dedicated fan. Thank you so much, dude. And Riley wishes me a good 4th of July. Thank you, Riley. You do appreciate that. OE says, "Been lacking motivation playing the game recently. Don't know why." Does that include flipping as well, OE? Because I would be interesting to know. Sometimes I'm not motivated to play RuneScape itself, but I still am motivated to flip. So it's interesting to see if that is the case for you. Just sit back, kick back with a nice stream today. Nothing too stressful on this lovely Thursday evening for me. Where are you guys tuning in from? I would love to know because we honestly have an international community. So if you're tuning in from the US, let me know. Happy 4th if you are. If you're not, let me know where in the world you're tuning in from. Love to hear these, just kind of like this international viewership that we have. We also have some people that are from Australia, which I find crazy because the time difference is so different. Anyway, we have 2 people from Sweden. What? That's crazy. I can't believe, like, Sweden's not that big. It's crazy that my stream has 2 people from there. Anyway, Alex Yang says, "When flipping low volume items at like a 5 to 100 mil range, how long do you wait before pulling out and selling whatever you have bought?" Typically I will wait about depends on the item. If it's really high volume, I'll wait about 5 minutes. So if it's blood runes, I'm not going to wait more than 5 minutes on those. But if it's, or if it's like sharks, I'm not going to really wait longer than 5 minutes, typically. Sometimes I'll let sharks ride a little bit longer, but either way, I would say on average, I wait about 5 to 8 minutes before checking my buy or sell price on a flip like that. Scranton, Pennsylvania, you're trolling, like from The Office, or you're actually from there? Because if you are, that's hilarious. I'm sure you get that a lot, but... Relaxing with me says, what items are good to flip with a 25 mil cash stack? Great question coming from Relaxing with me. We'll get you some good items to flip here. Personally, if you are flipping with 25 mil, I highly recommend only sticking to high volume items. Now, these are items that are traded very frequently within the game. So that is going to be blood runes are one of those, law runes, death runes, really safe, easy to flip things to start with. You could also do these Zulver scales. Air orbs are pretty easy too. Battle stabs are another great one. Sharks, mana rays are great. Monkfish as well with a 25 mil cash stack will do you quite nicely. Hopefully that is a good start. You could do the Karambwans as well, but off the top of my head, that is what I've got for you. So try out those flips, let me know how they go, and of course, if they did help you out, drop a like on this stream. Really would appreciate it. Now, the first flip is completed today. The red Chinchampa selling off for a 6 GP margin, like I mentioned earlier, guys. The red Chinchampas had a huge crash in price recently. They went all the way down to 1,150 and were trading around there. Now recently they've gone on a little tiny bit of a price run. They're back up at about 1,212 since we just sold them off here. So they are recovering in price. It's interesting to see that this kind of economic crash that we had recently within the game on all high-end PVM items is already starting to recover. If you guys want to talk more about that, let me know, but I'm not going to cover it too much here on this stream unless you want to talk about it. 40 mil left to run around with here on the Grand Exchange. Let's go ahead and get some items moving. Man, I cannot decide what to flip with this 40 mil. Let's do the air orbs like we just mentioned. We haven't really touched these too much on the streams recently, so let's go ahead and see if we can get a few bought and sold here. The limit on these, by the way, guys, is 11,000 every 4 hours. Only a 3 GP margin, not too happy with that, but I'm going to go ahead and flip it anyway. We'll follow this up with these Zulver scales. You guys just have to remind me to do that. Anyway. OE Daddy says, no, I'm actually from here. That's crazy. Fun fact, the show wasn't actually recorded in Scranton. Well, I could have guessed that. If I had to guess, they probably filmed it somewhere in Hollywood. I just think all the movies come from there. I don't really know. But anyway. Mage Mai says, hey Sierra, finally made my YouTube account so I can comment here. Yes, welcome Mage Mai, man. You've been such a active member in the Discord, so thank you for stopping by and making a YouTube account just for me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. I want you to be notified when I drop this content for you, so be sure to do that. And of course, leave a like if you're enjoying the stream. Come on. Simple as that, man. Anyway, we're going to turn around and sell these Amulets of Torture. They're just taking a little bit longer than I would have liked. So we're going to go 5k underneath, and we're going to see how that actually works. We're taking 15k off the top of the flip just to get the speed on this flip completed. So hoping everyone has had a good week so far. I know I have. I have off work tomorrow, so I could not be more excited for the long weekend. Hopefully it's the same situation for you guys. If it's not, hopefully work is not too bad. Hey, it's Friday tomorrow anyway, so even if you do have work, you're close to being done regardless. Hopefully lots of RuneScape in your future this weekend, but don't forget to go outside as well. And of course, practice your social distancing procedures if that is required by your government. Because I don't want to be getting sued, so. Mage Mai says, but yes, the PVM items have been a real problem the past few days. I've recently had bad luck on those items. That's an interesting topic for me. Okay, well, we can talk about it for sure if you guys are interested. But I do think, I kind of mentioned this earlier in the stream. This PVM crash that we had, this is, in my opinion, a pretty natural crash. These items occasionally will have massive crashes like this. I've never seen a pullback this severe before, though, in old school RuneScape. So the items did crash a ton, and they've started to recover already, but they are for the most part, across the board, sitting at a lower price. Now, these are PVM items like the Kodai wands, Bandos tassets, Bandos chest plates, ancestral pieces, Sanguesti staves, twisted bows, scythes, things like that. Anyway, but as I was saying though, this is a pretty natural pullback. I don't think this is something to be concerned about. I don't think items are just going to continue trending downward for the next couple of months. I think this was just a large correction that we happened to come upon because items were insanely expensive. If you guys remember, they started a price run up like before this whole like virus thing started happening, right? So things were already getting expensive before then. And then I think the surge in the player base during that time actually drove the prices higher. And if you guys do want to look at the player base numbers, there is a great website for it. I don't know it off the top of my head, but if you want it, join me on Discord, link in the description below, and I can send it your way after the stream. We do have a pretty fun announcement here, guys. The flipping competition that we have been talking about on the Discord for a while now is about to go live. So every month, I'll talk a little bit about it here on stream since you guys are here at the stream supporting it. We'll touch on it a little bit. The flipping competition is almost ready to be launched. I wrote all the rules for it today. It's all ready to go. Now, this competition is it's not really for money per se. It's more so for the profits, not for the profits, sorry, for recognition within the Discord, just kind of for fun, something for the community to do. Now, this competition is you send basically a screenshot to us of your craziest flip of the month, whether it's craziest profit, just crazy because it's a unique item. It can even be a loss in some situations as well. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to showcase all of these flips on our Discord group, and we're going to have individuals vote for which one they like the most. And the people that win will obviously get the recognition for the month. And after that, we'll have like some competitions that are, for prize money, that are, for bonds or whatever we're gonna do, but it's gonna be fun, so hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. Again, the rules for that should be posted today. If I don't get around to them today, we will do them tomorrow, so hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. Anyway, leave a like if you guys are enjoying the stream. Thank you for tuning in today. Let's keep going with these flips. The Abyssal Whips kind of stopped here, so we're going to turn around and sell those. And we have a question coming in from Brandon, and he says, what is the plugin? Now, the plugin here that we're using is called Flipping Utilities. So if you have not activated Flipping Utilities, you really need to check this out. It is one of the greatest flipping plugins I have ever seen across old school RuneScape ever. Even in RuneScape 3, I've never seen something like this. And I'm not even a RuneScape 3 player, so hey, I could be wrong, but I think this is the best flipping tool that has been developed across the entire game, including RuneScape 3. Abyssal Whips sold off completely. That was really easy. We do need to keep an eye on these Amulets of Torture because they are kind of struggling a little bit here. We'll try to be patient with them and not jump the gun. Let's go ahead and do the Bandos Tassets next. Now, the PVM crash, guys, it scared me a lot, not gonna lie. Like, these items just crashing in price, it is pretty intimidating at times, right? Because if you have gear in your bank, like you're holding on to gear, you don't want to lose too much value, right? So I think what goes through a lot of people's heads is, should I sell it now and get what I can for it, or should I wait? Are the prices going to recover? Are they not going to recover? It's the same thing in real finance, right? You want to get the best deal possible. The timing on these things can be hard though, and you can definitely save a lot of money buying and selling your gear at the correct times. So even right now, things are not quite back to their original price. So if you're thinking about maybe buying some gear that you need for PVM, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to pick it up now. I mean, things are still relatively expensive in comparison, but either way. Thank you guys for helping Brandon with the finding the plugin. Appreciate that. 18 people in here today. Welcome everybody. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. Leave a like if you are. It really does help me out a lot. And of course, subscribe if you want more flipping content like this. We're always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. So hopefully you do enjoy it. Jordy Baldy popping in. He says, hey, what is up, Jordy? Thank you for stopping by, man. And a little bit of a surprise stream today, so I'm glad you could make it. Thank you guys. let's go ahead, see what we've got going here. 22 mil left to work with. What should we flip? That is the question. Let's go ahead and watch this, guys. Watch this flip, all right? Watch how good this is, because I've been tearing this up on the 10 to 100 mil series, and man, it just makes me bank every time I do it. So let's go ahead and check it out today. Okay, it only has a 2 GP margin, but I'm telling you, if you have under like a 5 mil cash stack, this is the greatest flip. I'm telling you, Adamant Darts, man, they have made me so much profit over the years. Like, I owe it to them. I honestly do. And you don't need any money to flip this. Relaxing with me says, your voice is very relaxing. Well, your name is pretty fitting. I guess I am relaxing with you, which means, because your name is relaxing with me, so I'm relaxing with you. So technically, it's working out, I guess. Anyway. Let's go ahead, turn around, and sell these Bandos Tacits. Looks like they were going for a pretty good margin there, about 80k per. We'll knock that down to around 70, I think. Riley says, new episode of 10 to 100 mil soon. Good question. We're a little bit delayed for this episode coming up next. I do apologize for that. I haven't been doing a ton of recording on that this week because I've been trying to move my investments around here on RuneScape because we did have a pretty big crash and rebound here recently. So I've been focused on that and flipping on the main account to recover some of those losses that I may or may not have took. I may or may not have had a 40 mil loss one day, guys. But, hey, it's in the past. We're moving forward. We're recovering. But the 10 to 100 mil episode will probably drop early next week. I'm going to try to drop it early next week. No guarantees. The latest it will drop is Wednesday. I promise. And I do apologize for that. I haven't got around to recording it a ton. So, you know what? You guys can be mad at me because I said I was going to be a little more consistent with it. And here we are, not having it ready to be uploaded. Apologies, Riley. Hopefully, if there's any flips you want to see, we can do them here on stream today. And if you need any help or you want to ask any flipping questions, let me know, and we'll be sure to get that answered for you. Looks like we just turned Pharaoh into the green here, 163k. You just moved too. I ain't mad at you. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. What's crazy is those 10 to 100 mil flipping episodes, they actually take a fair bit of time to record. They're not really that quick because I have to record many clips over the week, and if I forget to do it one day or I just put it off, then I could lose money in the series, and then I have a late upload, and so I have to just remember to keep consistent with it for now. Anyway, Phoenix, I think that's how I say your name. He says, do you think raw Karambwans will increase in price? Well, let's see here. I do think they will increase in price over the long term, of course. But let me take a look at their current situation right now over on GE Tracker. And if you guys want to use GE Tracker, sign up with my link in the description below. You'll get access to a 2-day free trial of all the premium features without any credit card information required. And if you sign up with the link, it is another way to support my channel. So thank you guys for the support there. Now we have, let's see, looking at the raw Karambwans here on the month. Now, they were on June 30th, they were trading for 390 GP, and they just recently had a price run all the way up to 415, and that's a pretty recent high for us here. The last time we saw prices of over that was about mid-June, so they were trading for 420 or 444 at their peak mid-June. I do expect them to probably increase back in price along with the other consumable items. I don't know how far that is going to go, but let's take a look here on the quarter graph. They're pretty high priced right now on the quarter, but for the year, oh wait, sorry, the graph was glitched out. No, they're pretty cheap. I would expect them to probably start rising in price soon. Looks like they did hit a double bottom recently within the past 3 months, so this does look like a bullish sign to me. I do think they will increase in price, and if you're looking to sell them, you can aim for around the 500 JP mark if you want it to be safe. Anyway, hopefully that kind of like helped you out a little bit, and let me know if it did. Thank you, Jordy, for putting the link down there. I really do appreciate that. But let's get back to the flipping. That's what you guys are here for. Boom. We got those Bandos Tacits off. 391k total in profit. Now, let's make sure we're adjusting the flips here and being very cautious today, because I do know that markets are not in the best conditions for us to be flipping, but that doesn't mean that you can't make any profit. The prices are just very uncertain right now. So margins are good, but flips are slow. Prices are very uncertain. People don't know if they want to buy. They don't know if they want to sell. And it's causing a lot of stagnation here. So we'll see. We'll see. We're going to make the most of it. Unbeatable, good to see you, man. Thank you for stopping by. Haven't seen you in a while. And he's asking, what is the vials amount now? Oh, we've got a bunch of vials. I think we still have 11 mil. I would say 11.5 if I had to guess. Let's see here. Yeah, let's see, 11. Oh, we have 11,981 vials of water. Very nice. Now, let's go ahead. We have 210 mil here. Let's go ahead and put this to good use. We could do more of the Bandos Tacits, but probably not going to do that. We'll try doing the Zamorak and Hasta. Actually, do I want to do that? Wow, pretty cheap, though, compared to where it was previously. I think it was upwards of 17 mil. Now it's down in, like, what, mil and a half there? Interesting item to keep an eye on for a potential investment. Not a great margin on it right now. We'll go ahead and do 3 of them and just let it sit there and do its thing. And we'll do the Ambulance Crystal as well. A pretty safe high volume flip, trading for 988. Wow, a lot of upside potential with that. Excuse me, 998 is what we actually bought it for. So the sell price is 998, buy price 993. Let's go ahead and list 10,996 of them and get close to the limit. Thomas Mosley says, look at the steel bar. Okay, I can take a look at the steel bar. I don't know why you want me to look at it, but I'm assuming it's because you want me to do a little bit of an investment analysis on it. And that we could do here on the live streams today. Wow, whoa. Really low price for the steel bars here recently, but not on the year, which is quite interesting. But on the quarter, they're currently trading for one of their lowest prices, 433. But on the year graph, looks like the lowest price was 350. So you do need to be careful investing in this item. It is already up a lot this year. I really see this being the top. I don't really see much of an upward potential here, especially since now all of the Twitch Prime bots are gone. I do not expect steel supply to increase much more than it already has. Personally, I am looking at this and thinking downward trend is incoming, right? So I would be careful putting your money into steel bars right now. I think it's a little bit too generous. I could be wrong, but if the market stays up, who knows? The steel bars could hold their price, but I would not hold my teeth against it. If I had to take a guess, they are going back down in price. Anyway, that is my 2 cents on that. We've got these crossbows that ended up finishing, so that's very nice. We didn't make a ton of money on those, did we? 150k, that's actually not too bad at all. We'll go ahead and cycle in some more flips on the side. Relaxing With Me says, why are flips so slow today? That's a good question. Flips have been kind of slow all week, actually. And I do think that the reason that actually is because, again, a lot of price uncertainty right now. Not that many items trading because people don't want to really buy. They don't really want to sell. They don't know where the prices are going. Also, probably a lot of flipping competition as well, right? And the reason that actually is because people are trying to capitalize the same way. They're trying to, they're like, hey, I think the item's going to go up in price. Hey, I think it's going to go down in price. There's kind of this back and forth here. And that's, I think, another reason why it is so slow. Why the flips are so slow. But it's very rare that you actually see flips this slow at all. So consider it a historic event. Anyway, hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream today. Leave a like if you are. It really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Always bringing flipping live streams and flipping challenges, I guess, to the channel for you guys to enjoy. So hopefully you do enjoy it. Jordy says, what do you think about people buying some near useless items that have had a high GE midpoint to give to death, like Uganthi kebab and the kegs of alcohol? I didn't really know that was a thing. I knew you could give death like a couple things to make it to make items cheaper, but I didn't know you could give it to him and he'll credit you for other items. That's really interesting. If that actually is the case, those items will increase in price up to the point of where they will be almost equal to trade in to other items, right? Because people will buy these items since they're cheaper to give to death, and that will raise the price of, I guess, the death credits that you get. I don't really know how to explain it. But anyway, let's go ahead, turn around, and sell these hostas. I didn't know you could credit him for items with other items. Anyway. Oh, wow. Holy. Phoenix with the sweet account, man. Holy. Yo, look at this, dude. Lots of swag here today. 13,000 vials of water coming in from Thanks. Thank you, man. Really do appreciate that. That's going to take us close to over, right? Let's see. Very close. 11,994,000. Next donation will bring it up there. I'm a little bit worried about this lance. When I went into it, I wasn't as worried, but considering how fast it bought, we're going to knock down the margin on that. Just try to get it off real quick. What world? 321, and we are in world 321. William Grusecki, what is up, man? See, he knows. Good to see you, dude. Hopefully, you've had a good week this week. I know I have. It was a little bit busy, work-wise, but you know what? We made it through. Long weekend ahead of us. Very excited. See, the flips here today, I know they're going to be slow, so I guess it's maybe not the best day to be flipping. We're going to just kind of turn around and sell these off. Probably going to be a loss, to be honest. Wow, they won't even sell off for under what we bought them for, I believe. Yeah, that's, okay, here they go. We got to get out of that. We don't want to touch that anymore. 3 members now. Nice, congrats. Thank you, Jordy. Thank you, man. The members are growing slowly, which is cool. It's always fun to have people with membership here on the channel. It just shows some Supreme support. Wait, not like the brand, okay? Not like the brand Supreme, but it's just nice that people really enjoy my content to the point where they feel like giving money out of their pockets is, worthwhile for them. So it means a lot to me. It really does. 172 million GP. What should we put that into? Let's see. We need to make some money back, to be quite honest. So I'm thinking we can do... Let's try the Necklace of Anguish, I guess. This is a pretty competitive one, so we got to be a little bit careful here. Crazy how much these guys have gone up in price. Let's go get... we can't get that many. We'll do 10. I think we can get 10 of these flipping. Yeah, very nice. Have you tried the blowpipe? Have not tried the blowpipe yet. When we clear up another slot, we'll go ahead and do that, Jordy. Just for you, man. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying the live stream, please do leave a like. Really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel, so hopefully you guys do enjoy it. Mage Mai says, I've been unlucky with huge price checks recently. Then I buy a few of that item for a cheaper price. Right after that, the price shifts drastically downward and I take a huge L. Mage Mice, it's not always bad to sit on the sidelines and not flip. You don't always have to be flipping. If the markets are not in good conditions for you, or if you're struggling finding flips, log off for a while. Try tomorrow. Try in a week. The Grand Exchange isn't going to go anywhere, and the profits will always be here to stay. It happens to me a lot, actually. It happened to me this week twice, where I was flipping, and what ended up happening is the margins just were not holding for me very well. I was losing a lot of money here and there, and I didn't want that to continue. So what I did is I just logged off. I was like, I'll flip tomorrow. You don't always have to flip. What the what? This is insane. 195,000 vials of water coming in from J. Romaine. Thank you so much, man. Really do appreciate that, dude. That is a lot of freaking water. Wow. Wow, that's going to take us to the 12 mil molding right now. Wait. That's a great name. 13,000 vials of water coming in from molding right now. Dude, that is so funny. Thank you for the vials, guys. 208,000 adding that to the stack. Boom! 12 million! Let's go. Do you know how long we have been stuck on... If that destroyed your ears, I do apologize. Do you know how long we've been stuck on 11 mil? It's been like over a year. So thank you guys for getting me past that point. I don't add any vials of water of my own to the stack. So this is all viewer donated vials of water. So just to show you the dedication behind that, that is insane. Thank you guys for that. It's actually a big milestone. Every time we pass another mil, it's actually a big deal. One day we'll have the 100 mil. That is the goal. Pumpkin wants a trade. Where are you, Pumpkin man? You're not even here, bro. Shameful, man. Anyway, I will when you get here, though. Promise. Ooh, we actually were able to get that Dragon Hunter lance off. It was a loss, though, so let's keep that in mind. Let's try to get another one bought and sold, though, because if we do, then it will kind of make up for our margin check, and we don't have to worry too much about profits. Are we back? I think we just disconnected there for a minute. Let me know, let me know. Hopefully not. It recovered pretty easily there, I'm hoping. Anyway, we did get the Dragon Hunter lance back on. Let me know if you guys can hear me and everything like that. Sorry about that, boys. You are back. Great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do appreciate that. Thanks for letting me know. Apologies for that crash. I don't really know why that happened. But it did, so we got past it. Anyway, the Zolver scale, we're still checking this here. Only a 1 GP margin. Not going to capitalize on that today. Let's turn around and sell the Manta Rays, though. We're going to get those going for 1,071 each. We'll get that bought and sold. We've got Radair Brun in the Cryer's outfit. So we'll see what he's got for us here today. We'll do the blowpipe. I already forgot, Jordy. Sorry about that. We'll do the blowpipe here. 13,000 vials of water coming in from Radair Brun, also known as Pumpkin Face, longtime viewer of the channel. So thank you, Pumpkin Face, man. Do appreciate that. Adding that to the stack, well on our way to that 13 mil mark. Also, when the internet crashed, apparently we bought all of our necklaces of Anguish. So that's cool. We'll turn around and sell that for a little bit less than the margin check. I want to make sure we don't hold on to anything for too long here today because markets are still pretty volatile, so we need to be careful. Let's get that blowpipe going as well. There we go, there we go. Dragon Hunter lance bought and sold again. Very nice. Let's go ahead and get another one going. Let's do the blowpipe here next as well. Blowpipe up to almost past 4 million at this point. Or it is past 4 million, excuse me, 4.1 mil. Now, let's go ahead and get a few of these going. 10k margin about on these, so we'll take the profits right off the top of that and see if we can get some good GP gains to the stack. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in today on this surprise live stream. Now, I know this is not typically the time that we do stream, so, I mean, shout out to you guys for being here. Like, it's not a typical time for our stream, and it's actually pretty hard for the European viewers to get onto the stream because it is so late in the day for them. So, that's a grind. Morbid Prince 189 says, is that plugin RuneLite? It absolutely is RuneLite, man. It is called the Flipping Utilities plugin. You can go ahead and add it. It's actually one of the best plugins I have ever used in my personal flipping experience. And the owner of the plugin actually is in our Discord group, so that's pretty awesome. Bam Bam Da Dawn. That's a funky name. He says, what's up? What is up, man? What is up, Bam Bam? Hopefully you're flipping today. Hopefully you're making some bank today. Let me know if you are. I do appreciate it if you would drop a like, of course. And if you need any help flipping or any flipping questions, let me know in the live chat and we'll be sure to get those answered for you. 22 viewers, welcome everybody. European here, always awake, LOL, says Mage Mize. Dude, you guys stay up so late. I think it's a thing that RuneScape players stay up until like way too early in the morning. So you guys need to get some sleep. Let's go ahead, turn around and sell these toxic blowpipes. We're gonna get them going for about 4,078,995. And we'll confirm that here on the exchange. The necklaces of Anguish are selling off quite slowly, but that is not a big deal. We need to get those off for a profit, and if we can, we're going to be happy anyway. And those blowpipes are actually bringing in a good profit, so great suggestion from Jordy there. Thank you, man. Serpentine Helm coming in next, just because I feel like if the toxic blowpipe flipped easily, we might as well try and do another Zulrah item, and the Serpentine Helm is my second choice here to try it out. So a little bit better of a margin on the Serpentine Helm. We're looking at about 15k on that compared to the 10k on the blowpipes. So we'll see if we can get a few of these going. Mage Mai says, indeed, my man, plus I'm on vacation again, so here comes the gains train in RS, of course. Yeah, not in real life. Of course not in real life. Bam Bam says, I've got 10 mil, any ideas? Give me 1 sec as we read Morbid Prince's comment. And he says, quote unquote, logging in to copy flips closed by 1 margin. So funny, man. It does happen a fair bit here on the channel, so it is a problem we can't really get around. But these streams are really fun regardless, so it's all your guys' participation that makes it fun, right? So thank you for the continued support. Now, as far as 10 mil flips go, we're going to do one right now for you, Bam Bam. Blood Runes, amazing flip with 10 million GP. Some other flips I like to do with 10 million GP would be the Death Runes, Nature Runes, Law Runes, Chaos Runes even are all really great flips for a 10 mil cash stack. Especially any kind of rune is really good. It's very safe, it's very high volume. On top of that, another good flip that you could do with a 10 mil cash stack is the Zulrah scales. Any GP margin over a 2 GP margin for Zulrah scales is definitely worth flipping, so I highly recommend you check those out as well. If you're looking for cheaper things, Monkfish, you can do those too. Karambwans you can do as well with a smaller cash stack, but hopefully that is a good start. U-Logs will be good, Magic Logs will be good, very safe. Oak Planks will be good. All of those are very safe, high volume flips. So start out with those, let me know how it goes. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the live chat. Thank you everybody for tuning in today. Leave a like if you do enjoy the stream, and let's keep on flipping. Relaxing with me says, just made 300k on battle staves. Thanks for the tip. No problem, man. Battle staves, such a great flip. And the nice thing about battle staves is they are a little bit more expensive for the average flipper. So you can flip them with any amount and it's pretty safe. But, I mean, they're like 8,000 each, right? So you can only get like 100 of them if you have a smaller cash stack. But if you have a huge cash stack, you can flip the limit. If you have like 90 mil, you can flip the limit. And it's not a problem at all. So, yeah, I would highly recommend checking those out for pretty much any cash stack. It should do you pretty good regardless. We have to do a recheck on the Dragon Darts because I do believe that is the first flip that we listed. Okay, so they just went down a little bit on margin. That's not really a problem at all. We're actually going to go 2 GP under the other margin and just let that ride a little bit. We're going to cut back on the Dragon Hunter Lance as well. We have 187 mil to flip with here. And we're going to break the 1 mil mark here in a second, which is great. As you guys know, I don't really make as much money on live streams because of undercutting, but that's not a huge deal. We can still make some decent profits here and there, right? So let's go ahead and get 187 mil. 87 mil. What should we put that into? I'm thinking we do something like the Mahogany Planks. Man, I haven't done these in a minute. Let's go ahead and get a few of these flipped here, guys. Just take a look at what we're looking at. 6 GP margin. not really that great, but actually worth flipping for Mahogany Planks. Gonna go ahead and try to flip a few of those. Collecting our gains off of the Necklaces of Anguish as well. Probably going to total to, what's that gonna be, like an 80k gain? Not too bad, not too great. Morbid Prince 189 says, I wish I got on the ornate investment. I got worried it wouldn't work and sold them off. Now I would have had 200 mil. That is okay. Don't worry. Don't, like, listen, in my eyes, if you have a flip that you profit on, even if it's only a 1 GP profit, you still made profit, and that's still more money in your bank. Try not to get too caught up on flips that could have been, or flips where you could have made more money, because honestly, just as likely as you were to make more money, you could have lost money. So honestly, in my opinion, don't be afraid to, if you're up way on a flip, like you've got a 20% gain, 20% return on investment on a flip, just feel free to sell it. Like, you don't need to chase a 30% gain. It's way better to lock down a 20% gain and just get that cash into your stack and not risk losing it. Trust me, small consistent wins are going to outperform large one-time wins in the long run. And the reason that is because those people who will do those one investments that make bank on it, well, they can also lose bank on other investments as well. So their profit loss is way more inconsistent. Just focus on safe, slow gains and watching your cash stack grow from a small cash stack to a large cash stack. And trust me, when you have more money, flipping gets a lot easier. The more money you have, the more flips you can make, the more expensive positions you can take, the more profit you're going to get. So just try to work on building that cash stack up. For example, like if you've got a 1 mil cash stack, challenge yourself. Try to get that to 5 mil. Try to get that 5 mil to 10 mil. Try to take that 10 mil to 100. Like, hey, I'm still working on my flips. I'm not going to parade around like I'm the best flipper here at the Grand Exchange. I still have a lot of work to do. I still have a lot of profit I want to make. And I am not stopping anytime soon. That is for sure. We're going to become one of the richest flippers here in the game. I guarantee it. Take my word for it. We're going to keep working on it. Jordy says, money makes money makes more money. Exactly. Same thing in real life, same thing in game. 259 mil to work with. Let's quit chatting and get that invested into a flip. Bandos chestplate, we're going to do that next. We'll see if this works out for us. Again, flipping has been pretty tough recently. I'm not going to say it's not been. A lot of like low volume compared to normal rates. So we do have to be a little bit careful about our listings here. We're only going to do 4 of these at a time. We'll do the other 3 if this works out. 900k in total profits so far. Let's go ahead and turn around and sell these blood runes for 369 GP, which was the original margin. It should sell. It should sell. Come trade me again, says thanks. I think that's how I say your name. With the he's got more Fashionscape on, man. Crazy, dude. What the Are you kidding? Are you being serious? Yo, this might be the biggest Vile donation we've ever had. Ever on the history of the channel. Dude, this is insane. Where did you get these, bro? This is insane, man. What the Yo, thanks. Thank you so much, dude. Like, wow. That, like, honestly, that means a lot to me. That we literally we literally just got 1 million vials of water right there in one trade. In one trade. Decanting, of course. How could I forget? But I don't think you can decant vials of water, can you? Wow, look at that, dude. Another 1 million vials of water in one episode. Look at this. 13 mil. In one episode, we went from 11.9 to 13 mil in vials of water. That is freaking insane, dude. Okay, time to clean herbs. Dude, we have enough water to get 99 herb lore like 10 times over. Anyway, Yo, I'm thirsty past that cash stack. You guys have me cracking up, man. Now, we're never getting rid of that vial of water stack, by the way, guys. Now, we're taking that all the way to 100 mil, and we're holding that forever. Like, I'm never going to get rid of it. It's like, we originally talked about, once I got to 100 mil, we sell it off and we have a drop party. But, like, 100 mil vials of water. That's crazy, man. You have another 13k? Oh my goodness. I guess I'll take it from you, man, but I feel like your contributions have already been quite significant, dude. Thank you for the 13,000 vials of water, thanks. On top of the million that you put in before. That is insane, man. That dude, that's crazy. Yo, this guy says he doesn't even have a mill. Dude, let's show him the vials of water. Let's see his reaction, dude. His name is Sniff Flakes. Let's see what his reaction is if we show him these blasts. It's gonna be like, what? You want some? Come on, take it. No, we won't. Of course, dude. Of course he clicks accept. I mean, who wouldn't, right? We needed to, you know, flex on him a little bit there and show the vials of water. Crazy gains to that vial of water stack today, guys. Thank you. Thank you for helping out with that. That's like, honestly, I love that because it's such a long-standing thing we've had on the channel. Like, we have been collecting vials of water forever, and to get 13 million of vials is insane. And to get 1 million vials in an episode is insane on top of insane. So thank you guys for that. You can drop the items to make a pixel art. Yes, I mean, I'm not dropping those, I'll tell you that. And Morbid Prince also asks, what is the buy limit for those? It is 13,000 every 4 hours. So that's kind of what makes it impressive. You can only get 13,000 every 4 hours. We have, I don't know how we got a mill, but hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. Why did you drink 156,000 vials? I didn't drink them. Actually, I think someone gave the empty ones to me during one trade, and they gave a lot of them. So we've got empty vials now too, I guess. Anyway, Vel says, have you ever tried flipping/buying from the Kelgarim construction vendor? For about a month, I was able to profit a good 20 or so mil from the marble bricks and sell them for almost 20 to 40% profit. Yes, I have tried it. Do I like it? I don't. And the reason I don't like it is because it takes too long. I don't like how long it takes. It's very AFK, like you can do it and you can log off and just let the flips sit there and you will make a good return. But no, I don't like doing it because I think it takes too long, and I like to actively chase higher margins and make, you know, because I have enough money now where I can do a trade and on some active flips I'll make a mil, right? And if I do a couple active of those flips a day, I can walk away, you know, 6-7 mil in a day. And that is a pretty significant gain for me, and I just put that into the cash stack and compound that so I can make more and more. If I do a really dedicated day of flipping, I can probably walk away with about 15 mil in profits, but that is only if I'm flipping a lot during the day, and it does take a lot of effort. Anyway, we've got everything here right now. Probably cancel and check the Dragon Arrow buy. Thank you, Mage Mice. I did forget about that. That kind of happens to me sometimes. I do forget about the prices of things. I get so distracted with the live stream. Can you blame me? I got such an awesome community, so it's hard for me to keep consistent with it. Okay, bet you 100 mil there's a water vial buying bot. Probably. I mean, I don't really know anything about bots, to be honest. Relaxing with me says, are teleports good for flipping? I do like flipping teleports, but I recommend only flipping the house teleports and the home teleport. Or, sorry, the house teleports and the Varrock teleports. I find those the best to flip. Again, in my personal experience, feel free to try whatever you want when it comes to your flipping. You know, it's all up to you, really. And 594 GP for the Dragon Arrows. Thank you, Mage Mize, for calling that out, because I did forget to check those for a while, so I do appreciate that. Vel says, fair enough, that's why I love it. I play this game so AFK to the point where I'm literally not playing, so that and gargoyles are my go-to money-making strategies. See, that's what I love about RuneScape. Everyone plays the MMO genre differently, and they find what is exciting for them to do. And for me, guys, it's flipping. I hate to say it, but that's just who I am. I love flipping here on the Grand Exchange, and I love showing you guys what I'm flipping, the best flipping strategies here in the game, and just how I make my money. I'm not going to claim to be the best flipper. I'm not going to claim to be the worst either. I do think I'm very average, and yeah, I just want to share my tips with you guys, basically, because I think a lot of people have learned a lot from me, and really appreciate the interaction that I've given them, and just really love these live streams. Anyway, if you do enjoy this live stream though, be sure to drop a like. It really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. I'm always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy, so hopefully you do enjoy it. And I know you guys have been eating up that 10 to 100 mil money making series, so hopefully that is on your radar as well. More episodes to come for that one. We're going to try to knock up the Bandos chestplate margin here a little bit and see if we can get a few of these going. We're going to turn around and sell the Amethyst Crystal as well. 998. $30 viewers in here today. Welcome everybody. Hopefully you are having a great Thursday evening. I know I am. Hopefully it's not too late for you. I know you European viewers, you guys always are staying up late to watch the content, so thank you guys for that. But make sure you're getting some rest. I mean, you need to be well rested for work tomorrow. Good weekend up ahead of us. And anyway, and we passed the 1 mil mark. Very nice. Val says, how much longer do you plan on streaming? Not long at all. I'm actually going to start wrapping up the flips here in the next couple of minutes. And Jordy bringing in a great comment. He says, remember guys that all the flips shown here will be a selection of some of the greatest flips that I have. To see a bigger selection, you can find us on Discord, and he links our Discord group. Or you can go to getracker.com and use the Syratube referral reference. That will give you access to a 2-day free trial of all premium features on GE Tracker. And of course, if you sign up with my link, it does support the channel a little bit. So thank you if you do go ahead and do that. We're going to collect the Bandos assets here. We'll take that to the bank. We also got the Dragon Darts sold off as well. Very nice, considering we did have 11,000 of those, although they did take quite a while. We got a very solid margin on those, though. I think over 10 GP, right? Oh, okay, 7 GP. I was wrong. Do apologize. And now all we have is the Mahogany Planks and the Mana Rays left. We're going to let those ride for a little bit. Morbid Prince says, just a hypothetical idea. Did you ever consider buying editors for videos with GP? No, I would never trade in-game GP for a real-life service or a real-life currency. That's not really how I like to play the game. I play it very straight-laced. I'm very, I have a lot of integrity. I don't trade, for real money or, in-game money. I keep the profits to myself. I don't loan anybody. I take loans, but I don't put out loans, if that makes sense. And I don't like, breaking the rules. I love RuneScape. I would not risk my account. I would not risk the YouTube channel just based on wanting to make money from it, right? It's not about the money for me, and I don't, my videos don't have the best edits, and that's just how it is, okay? That's just how it's gotta be for now. I would like to learn a new editing software, though. I do think my videos could use some improvement. Although I did learn a few new tricks in RuneLite that can make the videos look a little bit nicer, especially if you guys saw the death update video that I did. That is a very, very high-tech editing for me, so it's not even that good. The edits are, very standard. Anyway, we're going to let these Mana Rays ride here. They probably will sell off, but I'm going to bank the rest of the cash here today. 1.185 million GP added to the stack today. Very, very nice gains. William Gaines says, how do I make 1 trill in 1 day? I don't know, but if you find out, tell me, because I would love to know. And then here we go. Last question coming in from Jordy. He says, sorry, let me just clear this first. He says, Sierra, if you could learn any one skill, what would it be? Ooh, that's a really great question. I think I would learn probably editing, I would think, would be the probably one of the #1 skills I'd honestly want to learn, to be quite honest. I tried to clear this, but I didn't. Okay, there we go. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy the stream today, please drop a like. Really does help me out a lot. Francisco asks if I will be streaming this Saturday, but as I mentioned previously, there will be no stream this Saturday, so sorry for the banner here. The reason that is I will be enjoying my 4th of July weekend. I really need a weekend off, so hopefully you guys don't mind. I've got some fun things planned, so Hopefully you don't hold it against me too much. We will be back next week with the content though, and hopefully we can do another midweek stream like this, and we'll do another weekend stream as well after this weekend. So anyway guys, hopefully you did enjoy the content today. Drop a like if you did, really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this, and I'll see you all next time.